Hi and welcome along to the Bias Premier League show.
You see how long this guy hasn't flopped me, yeah? Man don't even know the name of the show, blood. It's the Bias FA Cup show, blood.
It's the Bias Premier League show.
No, it's the FA Cup. The FA Cup was just gone, blood.
Yeah, I know.
So it's the Bias FA Cup show, innit? You understand?
It's the Bias Premier League show.
It would have been the Bias Premier League show if you turn up. You get me?
We're going to talk about the FA Cup.
The people have been asking, where's Bias been? Well, ask Robbie, innit?
Well, what it is, it's been...
Troopz is about, innit? You understand? Troopz wants to deliver the best show on YouTube, but then, obviously, I got Robbie, innit?
Listen, I would have... First
you see,
of all,
look, man, stuttering.
let me say something to you, right? You ain't that person to talk about turning up, because where were you on Saturday at the game?
Yeah,
the Blackpool game. Where were you?
Yeah, we know, like...
So you don't want to tell me nothing about turning up, yeah?
Unforeseen circumstances.
Unforeseen circumstances, like you were late.
Transportation difficulties. Nah, not even late, blood. Yeah, it was a mad thing, I'm not going to lie, you understand?
All right, but listen, the reason why there hasn't been as many shows recently is because over the Christmas period, condensed into a really tight space, there was loads of games. And yes, it's still the Bias Premier League show, but we're going to be talking about the FA Cup. Yeah. You know what? Let's start off with our game straight away. Yeah, 3-0 at Blackpool. It felt weird for you because you weren't there.
It must have felt weird for you, blood, because there was no one even there.
Well, you were one of them, innit?
Yeah, blood, but where were the Blackpool fans, blood? You get me? If it was at Emirates, I would have been there, like, you understand, like, but fam.
It was strange. And
how was it for you? Because I've never been in a situation where there's no home support, blood. You get me?
It was strange because there must have been about, I don't know, less than 1,000, maybe 1,000 Blackpool fans there. And then everybody else in the stadium was Arsenal fans. Actually, you know what, when I went to the Ukraine the other day, it was similar. Yeah. Because in that as well, it was nearly everybody there was Arsenal fans as well. But
that looked like closed door at Ukraine.
Yeah, well, it looked like closed doors at Blackpool. Just like at the Arsenal end, there was loads of fans. And
when there two stands, I swear you lot was on the side and behind the
Yeah. There was about, I think there's over 5,000 Arsenal fans there.
More than that.
But or more, and then there was just nobody there from Blackpool. But there's a reason for it. Yeah, because they're boycotting the Oystons, the owners of the club. They're refusing to spend any money. I respect them fans because they're like, we're not spending a penny in this club until the owner goes. They've been doing it for 4 years. And not only that, every Arsenal fan that was going into the ground, they were saying to him, listen, respectfully, when you go in there, we know you're going in to support your team, but respectfully, don't spend any money in the club. Don't buy no drinks, don't buy no... And I was like, wow. And lots of fans stuck to that. You know the one person who weren't going to stick to that? Tao. At half-time, he's going about, I'm going to buy a coffee. I fan had to say to him, yo, we're all standing firm with the Blackpool fans. He go, oh, yeah. He was about to go and buy it, you know.
I think we got candidate for hand rolling a week. You get me, blood. So what, is Tao Cronky in?
Great that he stood up for a cause, you know what I mean?
You get me? So what, is Tao Cronky in, blood?
I don't know.
You know, man, I move like Oyston in and them thing there, you get me?
But it was 3-0. Willock scoring.
Yeah, my boy. Told you. Oh, yeah. We've missed it, innit? We've missed the famous... Blood, just remember Newcastle away, yeah? The argument on the way back, the whole 5.5 hour journey where you was like, nah, he's not strong enough.
That was last season, though.
No, but I said to you, you said next season we won't see him.
No, I did not say that. I did not say that.
You're like, I can't get footage because I was in the car.
I did not say that. What I said was, right, when we was coming back that day, I was saying that he's got ability, but he's not strong enough.
Yeah, he needs to nyam some hard food.
Yeah, he's been
nyamming the dumpling.
This season, he's been brilliant. Right. Every time he's come in, he's looked a player.
Europa League Cup.
Which is really, you know what I mean, because he used to be his brother, Chris. Chris. Wicked player. Yeah. He's at Benfica now.
He's more of a winger.
Yeah, but Joe, I like what I see, man. He's standing up. I think he could be the next one who bursts through. Ainsley had a good game.
Yeah, I saw that.
You know what? This guy, as usual. What did I tell you? What did you tell me about? What did you tell me about Lichtsteiner?
That was DT. Stop trying to confuse me with them man there, you know. He was the one that was saying.
As well.
No, I said.
At the start of the season. No. Lichtsteiner needs to play.
I said Lichtsteiner is a good signing because experience, Juventus, winning mentality, Swiss captain.
Put him in, you said,
no, I never. I said he will put good pressure on Bellerin, which might make Bellerin step up, which Bellerin has stepped up. Let's get that in as well.
Bellerin's been brilliant this season.
But the key factor to that is because he's got Lichtsteiner up his arse, blood. You understand? But I weren't one of the man that's saying he should play. You understand? I weren't saying he should start over Bellerin, blood, innit? You understand?
Willett played well.
Yeah, Ainsley as well.
Willett, Wobie scoring.
Jenkinson, like, I mean,
Jenkinson
I'm
played
not
all right
a hater,
last minute. Came in at the last minute.
though. Dissing off Willock, blood. You understand?
Oh, that fan.
Yeah, he's my guy. I know him, innit? Like,
you know what, right?
Do you know what? He was one of the first man, yeah? I'm going to hail him out for this. He was one of the first man to jump on this Wenger out thing back in the day. Yeah? He was I'm not going to lie, blood. He might have been the first man I saw on AFTV actually say Wenger needs to go. You understand? Because I'll be real. That's
He's
the
always
first.
been controversial.
There's 2 times, yeah, where I've not agreed with him at all. And yesterday was one of them, and when he went for Limpar, because Limpar did great things for the club. If you know Arsenal, and he's a man where he knows about the Arsenal, you understand? Otherwise, yeah, if you check his interviews, blood, he talks a lot of sense, fam. You understand? He just, I don't know, blood.
I mean, Ian Wright, did you saw
the
the video?
I saw Wright, you understand?
Ian Wright went happy.
He loves me, you understand? I like that, blood, you understand? I love you too, bro, you get me? That's Uggs, you get me?
Ian Wright was saying we shouldn't have put him on. I disagree with you.
Yeah, so I disagree as well,
right?
because look at me with the Wenger out thing. You understand?
Yeah,
people were saying to you, like, I know people have said to you, oh, don't put Troopz on.
All the time, they still say it now.
Nah, not so
they
much
could
now.
Be right as well.
Nah, not so much now. You get me? Like, no, but at the start, it was like, oh, the way he talks, blood, fam, is an act, and obviously people now know that this is just man. You understand?
I think the thing is,
but everyone is entitled to their opinion. He's wrong.
I think the thing is, listen,
but I don't agree with. I agree with that. Yeah,
I totally disagree with what the guy said.
Yeah.
Willock had a great game.
You questioned him as well.
And I questioned him, and that's what
you did your little, No, but don't you think that...
No, but what I try to do is when somebody says something really controversial like that, I want to ask, I want to get down to the reasons why they feel that. Why do you feel that Willock's not, you think he's never going to make it? Because to me, I'm sorry, that's where I do agree with Ian Wright in that this guy, he's worked hard in the academy. He's coming up. He's improving with every game. Why do you feel he will never make it? Yeah. But it's the guy's opinion. He's entitled to say that he feels he will never make it.
Do you know what? I think he said it in the wrong way as well. I think it's the way...
I think it's the timing in it as well. Is that, you know...
He could have said, like, he had
scored 2 goals.
He could have said, like, he could have bigged them up and said, yo, he had a good game, 2 goals.
Yeah. But you know what is? People are looking at it thinking, after he's just scored 2 goals... Yeah. And it's a great moment for the young guy. Why are you saying
negativity?
That
Yeah, there's no need.
You know, why are you saying it? A bit like Turkish.
Yeah.
He's right at something, right?
Yeah, he's there, man. He's in the cup.
He's there, right?
He's there in the cup, lad.
Turkish, right? Did you see the video that when I asked Turkish? Turkish is cold, you know.
Blood.
Right? After Welbeck got injured.
Yeah, oh God.
And he's like,
yeah,
you still got to sell him. I was like, what?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But
sometimes it's but you know Turkish is cold already.
Yeah. No, but he was right in saying that we should sell him though.
Yeah, he probably is, but you know, sometimes it's just the time.
Yeah, it's the timing, isn't it?
The time. Yeah. I don't think people...
It's not like
if Turkish said that 3 weeks after, people probably agree.
Yeah, they'll probably be like, yeah, you're right. Like, he's probably not going to come back the same.
Yeah, but you can't just cut an interview for that because that's the person's opinion. They're saying it as it is, you know? But listen, a good win. 3-0, better than we did last year in the FA Cup. We got past the 3rd round.
Yeah, you see, like, we had Power on the bench if it went wrong. You had Lacazette on the bench if it went wrong. You understand? There was something there. Last season, my issue was you lot was cussing the lineup. I weren't cussing the lineup because in that lineup last year, there was enough. The mix was enough. It's that the bench was soft, blood. But this year, if it did go wrong, we had the bench, but it didn't go 3-0, blood.
FA Cup has been a lot of giant killings this weekend, man. Newport beating Leicester.
Blood, that's
Did
where
you see that?
Yeah, blood. I watched that at Yard.
Wow, and you know, the guy who scored that goal, he's an Arsenal fan. He said he wants to get Arsenal in the next round.
Is it?
Yeah. But Leicester, you know, now listen, I don't understand this. Yeah, you've got a team like Leicester. You're gonna finish mid-table.
They're 7th at the moment.
Yeah, you're not going down, and you're not probably more than likely you're not going to get in the top 6. Yeah, right. And you're not going to go down. Why don't you go for the FA Cup? They've done the same thing in the Carabao Cup.
I was going to say that too.
They're up against City. Play. You know City are going to come and rest a load of players. They've got Champions League and all that. Play your very strongest team and try and get through. If they would have got through in the League Cup, they would have had Burton. That means literally they're in a final.
You understand?
What is the point in going to Newport and resting loads of players? What are you resting them for?
I don't get
Why are you resting Vardy?
I think the only man he had on man he had on the bench was Maddison. You understand? He come and made a difference. They got the 1-1 good strike. But then literally they went up the other end and then Albrighton was just like, what the fuck was he doing, blood? Like, the commentator was like, it was just a reaction. So what, your reaction when the ball come in as a player is to put your hand out. How's that? That's not a reaction. That's stupid, blood. You understand? Stupid. That's actually stupidness, blood. The man, you have to break it down as well, like, because that, like, it was literally, they equalised and then they went up the other end, bang, got the penalty.
Yeah.
You understand?
Sounds a bit like us.
Yeah, blood.
Man
Like
United and Liverpool and it.
You understand? And after like Leicester, they've done well over the Christmas period. You get me? The teams they beat Chelsea away. They beat City at home. Who else did they beat? I think it was. Who else did they beat?
They beat City, Chelsea, and
someone else.
Someone else, but yeah.
Someone else they beat as well, blood. Like they've been on a good.
So then that shows you if they put their full team out, they would have beaten
Blood,
Newport.
full team, blood. All they had to do was put out another 3-man, fam.
No,
and that was it.
Put your full. Why are you rest? What I didn't understand, even the FA Cup, I'm watching it this week. You got championship teams resting players.
Nah, but you know what?
You got teams
with
like
the championship,
Fulham. That's another team that messed up, right?
Nah, but they're fighting relegation, blood. Like, and the predicament they're in, I understand why they did it. Championship teams is what I get it because
you know
promotion is more, and the money that you get from promotion is more than you'll get from the FA Cup.
But what about the ones in the middle of the championship?
The middle team, them, like the team.
What are you resting players
like,
for?
if you're like 13th, 14th, then I expect you to play a strong team. You understand? If you're like relegation or you're pushing promotion, then I get why you'll drop your stars, innit? Even with Premier League, like Fulham, they lost to Oldham, blood. You understand? That's another shot, blood. After Fulham took the lead and they come back, Oldham come back.
I know what you're going to say, that, it's not their priority and stuff like that, but still, they're waking up
and
this
there's no incentive, blood. The money, innit?
But all those Fulham players are waking up this morning embarrassed. All their fans are embarrassed because they got beaten by Oldham.
Yeah, I say it's the fans more, blood. I say the players, enough of them didn't even play, blood. You understand? Enough of them are chilling. Sessegnon chilling, Kearney chilling, Mitrovic chilling. They're all thinking about...
Mitrovic come off the bench. But Kearney, he played, I think. But still, man, you know what I mean? It's embarrassing. When you get beaten at home, Fulham got. The Leicester one's bad, but that was away, at home.
Do you know what was bad as well, blood? Morata's missed, fam. You understand? Let's just slide it. Did you see that miss, blood?
He did score 2 goals.
Yeah, but that missed, dog. Not my striker, G. Not my striker, bro. You understand? Not my striker, blood.
That was a bad miss,
fam. Come on, blood. How's man missing them misses, fam? Literally, he's there, blood. And then this idiot Fabregas going off crying, blood. Fuck him, blood. Snake. Fuck him, blood.
Well, he was crying. It was
Look how he's crying. Did he cry when he left Arsenal? No, he pushed the move, the little prick. But people wonder, says Fabregas. Fuck him. He pushed the move through, blood. He put on a Barca top. Does man forget this? And now he's crying because he's left Chelsea. He's not crying because he left the Premier League. He's crying because he left Chelsea, blood.
He won the Premier League there, though.
2.
Exactly.
What did he win here?
What did he win? He didn't win nothing.
We made him, blood. We made him who he is, yeah? We made him the player. We're the ones that took him from Barca when Barca was saying, you ain't getting in this thing. We took him. We sold Vieira to put this dickhead in, you know? A real legend. You see Fabregas, he's not an Arsenal legend and he's not a footballing legend because he weren't at one place long enough to say, yeah, you're a legend. You're not a legend at Arsenal. You didn't win nothing. We win FA Cup.
You're a legend at Chelsea, isn't he? 1, 2.
He's not really a legend at Chelsea, blood. A legend at Chelsea is a man like Hazard, Diego Costa, John Terry, Lampard, Desai, Drogba. You understand? Them man there. Even Makaleli, blood. Fabregas ain't no legend, blood. He's a snake. Big up lives, my brother. It's a fucking snake, blood. You understand?
Man United beat Reading 2-0.
Yeah, that was expected.
Yeah.
You understand?
Did you see the game? But you
blood,
know what? Reading, if they took their chances, that could have been a different game.
Mac enough, yeah. We got the Jamaica Camboy there, you know. That's how I'm clearing their man there as well. But I was vexed though, fam, because you see Reading, it was like watching Arsenal, blood. It was getting to the final third, yeah, and then it was just weird. You understand? What are you, man, doing, dog? Like when I was watching the Everton game, yeah, the way Lincoln attacked them, that's how you're supposed to play, blood. Lincoln was going for Everton, blood. You understand? It was hella passing. Hella, they get to the box and it's like they're trying to ticky-taka. I'm like, dog, shoot. You like shoot, blood. You understand? Like the Man United midfield was all over the place because he had that McTominay you in there, blood. He's shit, fam. You understand? He's shit, blood. But in that game, he could afford to do that. You understand? Dog Shagger, he got an assist.
He got another hamstring injury, isn't he?
Yeah, well, he come off, you understand? The funniest part of the game...
He's looking sharp in the game.
Yeah, blood. Did you see the clip I put on Twitter, blood? How can the commentator say Sanchez goes to fetch? You understand? Even the commentator knows he's a dog shagger, blood. You get me, fam? It's just known, fam. Like, I can't man say Sanchez goes to fetch. You see this motherfucker just running after the thing like that, blood. I was like, gee, that made my Saturday, fam. You understand? Not gonna lie.
Bournemouth, they flopped, beat them 3-1 by Brighton at home.
Yeah.
Right.
I think Bournemouth are more. I don't know. They're on a bad run of form at the moment. Bad run of form, blood.
Did you see Spurs?
Blood.
Tranmere away, 7-0 away.
Night,
I mean, I know. Listen, obviously we expect them to beat.
Yeah, but
again,
7.
They're scoring goals, aren't they?
Blood,
and City 7-0. There's a 7-0 as well.
Yeah, that Sun brother. I'm glad he's going to that thing, you know.
The Asian Cup.
Yeah, blood. Because fam, he's raw.
He's
like,
playing well.
I remember him in the Bundesliga. He was on bits, fam. You understand? And when he went there, he took his time to settle. But now he's settled, blood. You know what, yeah? He's probably the most vital player in that team right now. He's more vital than Kane at this moment in time. He's more vital than Kane, Ali, all them little dickheads.
Another giant killing was Huddersfield. They got beaten by Bristol City.
Is that really a giant killing, blood? Because Huddersfield, like, you understand, like, Bristol City.
So do you look on a game like that, if you was a Huddersfield fan, would you be looking at it and say, you know what, I'm glad I'm out?
Yeah, because the predicament they're in the Premier League, jeez, fam, it's looking like, I think they're personally gone. You understand?
But then sometimes a good cup run can, you know.
Sometimes a good cup run could like that, but that could take like your focus off the league, innit?
Yeah, I suppose so.
Especially them little clubs.
Do you know what as well? The FA Cup this weekend, all right, we know the Blackpool game. We know why loads of fans didn't turn up.
Yeah.
But the amount of half-empty stadiums I saw, for you, does it matter anymore, the FA Cup? Are you bothered?
Yeah, I like the FA Cup. I don't give a shit about the League Cup. I like the FA Cup, though. You understand? Like, me as a kid growing up, like, it was good watching it. You understand? It was always on from, like, midday for, like, the whole day. You understand? You see the whole build-up.
You think people care about it anymore, though? Why is all the stadiums half-empty?
Do you know what it is, yeah? I think the early rounds, no one really gives a shit. You understand? I think when you hit quarter-final, that's when people start to play their stronger team, innit? You see more of the stars playing, and that's when it gets more serious. But, like, I think as well, like, they shouldn't have the fucking semis at Wembley. You understand?
Yeah,
they should have it like that. I remember back in the day going up to Villa Park.
Back in the day, Villa Park,
Old Trafford.
Go, Hillsborough.
Yeah, Hillsborough, Old Trafford.
Yeah.
Like, there was, you understand?
Yeah. I agree with you.
Like,
you know what I mean?
Going to Wembley at the semi-final.
The fact as well that even Tottenham play at Wembley as well, that's tarnishing because you've got a lot of teams there, right?
Yeah, because when they go there in a league game, that's why Tottenham, when they first moved there last season, a lot of teams were picking up points there early because they're looking at it as Wembley's the dream, innit? Like if you playing. Well, it
used to be back in the day. It was a dream.
Yeah,
you know,
and the only time you get to play is if you get to a final.
You're singing Wembley.
Yeah.
Now you go there every week. Your Premier League. You go
Premier
there,
League semi-final.
Regular thing now going to Wembley.
Yeah, it's. I think
lost its shine, man. I think
and that's the FA's fault. That's not the fans. The FA have kind of. You understand? They have
something needs to be done to bring it back.
Yeah, back again. Maybe give it to me, blood.
Put a slogan back again.
I can bring shit back again. You get me?
You know what?
FA, blood.
Just diverting slightly off of the FA Cup, right? I wanted to get your opinion on that game last week, and that Premier League game, Liverpool versus
because another comment. Yeah, I see another
City.
comment that man is saying, "Oh, we're hiding because Arsenal. We're not doing buy show because Arsenal are losing." Fam, do we not put out fan cams when we lose? So who the fuck's hiding, bro? You get me? Let's just but
that game,
it was
Man City versus that was a high quality game, wasn't it? I mean,
the difference between like
they're levels above us.
Yeah, when you watch our game, and then you watch that City Liverpool game, we're miles away. Like we're no word of a lie. Like we're in London, them man there are in Australia. You understand?
It's not as bad as that.
It is blood. It is blood. It is, fam. It's 22-hour flight, G. You understand? It's only now you can get a straight flight there. Remember, you have to pit stop. Because that's what it is. We have to fly, stop, grab up some players, and then take off again. You understand? Because
we are way behind.
The way Liverpool battered us, yeah, and then the way City battered them, even though it was 2-1, yeah, City, like that.
Well, I wouldn't say they battered them. I thought that when Liverpool got one goal back, I was thinking to myself, Liverpool going to go and win this game.
Yeah, but that's when they scored. As soon as when Liverpool started off good, and Salah bottled it. You understand?
Bottled it?
Yeah, but if he went in on, he backed out of the Stones thing when Stones got it off the line.
Yeah, but then also,
I see Liverpool man putting out a petition, but he weren't off the line.
It was off the line.
It was fucking blood. He's mad. Someone put out a picture. Yeah, I said, "Gee, man, I'm photoshopping and putting petitions." I said, "Nah, beg. You understand?"
But a company should have been sent off. And that would have
blood. He was right calling Salah a pussy because he is a pussy. Real shit, blood. He's a pussy, blood. Fabio was a little idiot. You understand? You remember that tackle, Liverpool, Wimbledon Cup final, first minute. Who done him? Vinnie Jones done. What was it? That man brother. Boom. Come on, fam. My man jumped up and carried on. Salah moved like he got shot in the desert in Egypt. Bro.
He does go down easily, so we saw against us.
Yeah, he goes.
It doesn't take a lot for him to go down.
His missus must love him, bruv. You understand? Them divers there, blood. Snorkeler. You get me? Them man there. I don't know, fam.
Don't go. Listen, man. Keep the show clean.
It is clean, blood. That's why I didn't say what he's doing, blood. He's just going. You know what I mean?
Liverpool fans gonna be looking for you. I'll tell you that.
You understand? Nah, we ain't going up there no more. We're good.
You carry on, man. We might draw him in the cup or something like that. You know what I mean? Get him along the way.
Nah,
man.
Scousers know I'm cool. You understand?
Yeah, you're begging the Scousers.
What do you mean? Even they try to put out some tweet, yeah, some idiot.
Too late, man. Too late.
Some idiot on Twitter tried to put out a tweet. He was like, who was the comparison? It was Vieira and Fabinho. It was like RT for Prime Vieira, like for Fabinho now. Fam, it's a Liverpool fan. The thing backfired on his clock.
Yeah, he must be on crack.
Fam, it got like 10,000 retweets and like 2,000 likes, blood. It backfired on his clock, fam. You understand? I quoted it. I said, I love Liverpool fans, but you're a fucking wallad, G. I was like, you're a wallad, bro. You understand? How can you be comparing Fabinho? You mad? This guy does bare bullshit polls as well, blood.
I think that guy must have done a Wayne Rooney.
Wayne Rooney. Oh, you see Rooney got nicked as well, blood.
He wasn't drunk. It was the prescription.
What, the Xanax? Man took 2 Xanax. You understand? Man had two Xanax, blood. And then what? How can they say he had a Xanax and a shot? And then he come off the plane like, what the fuck, you want to fight me, mate? You want to fight me? I grew up on fucking rough streets in Merseyside, you cunt. You understand?
And he's not a very good fighter, as remember that time
yeah,
he got knocked out.
From the time Barsley's knocking you out, like, that brother's smaller than Tau, blood. You understand? Like, we're calling Tau Torreya, blood. Them man there, I don't know what them man there are, G. You understand? Fucking leprechaun or something, dog. You get me? Throwing bangs at Rooney. He's got that Amir jaw. He's got that Amir Khan jaw. It's just glass, fam.
Right, ham roll of the week.
Man ain't got a ham roll.
What?
I told you bring the ham roll.
No, I told you to bring the ham roll.
Nah, I always bring the ham roll.
You see, you're making
it's our show. It's our show, yeah? So it's not just like, Troopz.
Every week, right? I've even seen people in the comments that they're saying, look, what kind of...
So why don't they send us a ham roll then?
No, but why you're supposed to bring the ham roll?
You're not going to send us a ham roll, yeah?
You know we're coming here. I said we're coming YouTube, bring the ham roll.
Yeah, no, you never.
Yes, I did.
Don't lie.
I said we're coming YouTube, bring the ham roll. What's the ham roll?
Shit, blood.
You're the ham roll of the week.
You mad? You're the ham roll.
The ham roll without no ham roll.
For flopping bias for the last 3 weeks, blood.
Where's...
You
know, I'm gonna get a plastic ham roll so that we ain't got to keep going out and buying it every week and bringing it in.
Make someone make it, like a proper one.
If someone out there can make a ham roll or a ham roll prop.
Cause we got the logo.
Yeah? So because honestly, this guy, I can't rely on him, man.
Rely on me. I'm the only one that brings them,
turn up for games no more.
What?
He didn't bring the ham roll.
Aye, this brother,
right? You know what I mean? You can't rely on this guy.
You know what I mean? Games, blood.
You did it. Where was you on Saturday?
Yeah, where was you in Azerbaijan?
Where was you on Saturday? I had a good reason.
Azerbaijan.
I had a good reason for not being in Azerbaijan.
So I had a good reason. I had a good reason on Saturday.
And which is Azerbaijan's a bit further than Blackpool. You know what I mean?
You always man.
Yeah, a little bit further.
Is it?
All right,
a little bit, yeah.
Without the ham roll, who's the ham roll of the week?
It's got to be.
In your own time, yeah.
There's like 2, blood.
Who?
It could be Ranieri for
Fulham.
or it could be Puel.
Puel, man. Like you said, Ranieri, at least they got the excuse that they're fighting against, you know, they're trying to stave off relegation. They've got bigger things to think about. Yeah. What has Puel got to think about? And you know the thing about Puel, he got cussed from the Carabao Cup, so he should have learned.
Who don't hear must feel. He never hear. So you gotta feel the ham roll, blood. You know, feel the raw, fam. You understand? Feel
ham roll of the week goes to Claude Puel of Leicester. It's good to be back, man.
Back again.
Be back next. You think you could turn up next week? Make it on time?
Should we? Yeah.
I told you.
Yeah. Back again.